done so already. Coach Turgeon will start us off with an opening statement, then we'll open things up for questions. Coach.
Well, I'm gonna look at a lot of positives. We've been getting out rebounded. We did a nice job on the boards tonight. Start of the second half, we didn't, but we out rebounded by 3. That's a big thing for us. We made free throws tonight. We haven't made free throws, 16 for 18. Big positive for us. Our ball movement was better. Our body movement was better. We did a lot of really good things out there tonight against a really good team. We made mistakes in the first half defensively. Second key of the game is don't let 4 and 10 get open looks. We gave them a lot of open looks, in the first half there. So, when you're trying to get it right, you can't make mistakes like that against really good teams. And we did, and they made us pay. They made every one of them. So, give them credit. They're a good team. I thought the second half we did a better job getting the shooters. Their low post game's terrific. They got that going. And then we couldn't make a shot to start the second half. And we go through those lulls. That's just who we are. And we got to keep guarding. And we didn't guard during that stretch the way we needed to guard. It didn't run back, every time. So that was the only negative, just missing assignments, just defensively at times not being as good as we need to be to beat a team like that. But a lot of positives, and they're a great team. I think they won 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 11. I see why. I mean, they're just really, really deep, really talented, a lot of good pieces. And they're very confident team.
Start off with Emily Giambalvo from the Washington Post.
Hey, Mark, you mentioned it there, but with all the open looks on the threes, was that mostly a missed assignment type deal or effort, or what do you think was the issue there?
No, just missed assignments. Just we play hard, but we didn't play smart in the first half defensively. Then the one kid just dribbled up the court and no one got the ball. Those are frustrating times, just the inconsistency defensively for us. But just missed assignments, just not being locked in on those two guys. And sometimes it's hard. You're going to give up a shot because their low post is so good and you got to help, and then you're going to give up some shots. But there was, I think, 3 or 4 that we gave up that we probably shouldn't have gave up. And they made all of them in the first half. Then Seth Towns comes in and drains 2 threes, and he's, we know he's a good shooter, but stepped in and made big threes for them when they really needed them, and we kind of had a little bit of control of the game.
Daniel Oyefusi, Baltimore Sun.
Hey, Mark. I know we've spoken to you throughout the season just about, working with this team and trying to get them to play the right way and whatnot. But then the first half of that second half, it seemed like the frustrations were starting to boil over with, not only you, but Daryl and guys. Just for you personally, just what was going through your mind during that stretch and whatnot?
Well, Daryl was bleeding, and Daryl thought he got hit by their player, but apparently I think it ended up being our player that hit him. So he was frustrated. And I'm going to stick up for my players. I mean, especially Daryl. Daryl's given me everything he's got for 3.5 years. I'm going to fight for him. Referees handled it right. We weren't boiling over. We're just competing. We're together. We're getting better. It's a really good league. And we're just competing. Do we get frustrated? Yeah, we get frustrated. We all get frustrated, and missing layups and threes. It frustrates all of us because we know we can play better. And but we did play better at times tonight. We look like a different team tonight, and that's encouraging to me moving forward.
The Bromberg Testudo Times.
Hey, Coach. We talked about before this game just ball movement. How do you evaluate how the team did with that tonight, and kind of how that changed when you guys went on those droughts?
Yeah, I think the ball movement was better. Our body movement wasn't as good at times, but I'm probably going to watch the film and be like, oh, this is pretty good. And we screamed better. We win that drought start of the second half. We missed really good looks. We had some really good possessions and just missed shots. So, I just, back to the other question, I wouldn't say we're boiling over. I think we really care. If we stopped acting that way, it means we quit. And this team is got a lot of fight left in it, and we think we still got a chance to make a run here.
Alexander Dacey, the Diamondback.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for taking a couple here. I know you mentioned that lulls are sort of part of the identity of this team. How
Mhm.
do you fix that going forward? I know that's kind of it's a big ask, but how do you get them to play? I guess finish off a full 40 minutes while minimizing those lulls.
Yeah, well, the one thing I think we can do is I think we can play 40 minutes of defense. And we didn't do that tonight. We did it the other night at Penn State. We held them to 55 in their building. That was terrific. But our offense wasn't good enough. So offensively, all teams have lulls. They were 2 for 10 in the second half from 3, and they're an elite shooting team, right? So, but they have a low post game, which we don't have a really big low post game. So there's a difference. How do you fix it? Just keep plugging away. Just keep plugging. I hate losing, and we all do, and it's no fun. It's keeping the guys confident, and trying to get better, and not hanging their heads, and keeping our body language the way you want it, and that's really the key. Winners body language, and I think that'll help us fix it moving forward. But we got a few days now. A couple guys are banged up. Let them get healthy and practice, and we got another home game on Sunday, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time.